Hello and welcome to my love reading. I am just smudging the cards and I put my love and light into them before we started. And I just want to share with you a beautiful choice of card number 1, 2 or 3. Have you chosen a card? Which one are you pulled toward? These are general readings, so if you feel like you are after a one-on-one reading, please click below where it's got my website and you can reach out to me there. But for now, let's get stuck into it and see which card number 1 is. Ooh, make the effort. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. All right, so if you were drawn to card number 1, it's time to make the effort regardless if you're in a relationship or not. The thing is, for the people that are in relationships, let's start with you first. The thing is, it feels as if there's been quite a disconnection of late, and it feels like for no other reason but busyness. That's the real sign that I'm getting, the real feeling. It's been busyness, and it's because we're chasing finances. This one's all about finances because I was drawn to the green crystal. I put it straight in my hand, and that represents money toward, for me as well as a few other things. But this is finances. So it feels like you've had the disconnection, and it's not because you haven't got the money, so to speak. It's more so because you're chasing the money. So it's taken the focus off maintaining the relationship. So it's really time that we start making the effort. Okay, I just want to get a bit more clarification on this card. If you're in a relationship, for make the effort. All right. Beautiful. All right. Oh, okay. 3 have come out, so 3 it is. All right. Whoa. First card we've got is an unwise choice. There is better ways that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or have questionable motives. Okay, so with this card, you can see we've got 5 swords at the background. We're throwing out, and they've got the poker table. So again, this is a representation of money, right? It's almost like we're gambling in a way. I'm not saying there's gambling involved, whether it is or not. That may, pertain to some of you, but based on this, the general message that I'm receiving is that we're just chasing the money. It doesn't matter what way we're doing it, we're just chasing the money, and it's breaking down relationships, and it's actually not working anymore. Okay, so this card here is saying that there's too much going on. I also see the fireworks, so I know that there's fireworks in the making, but we're still I'm a bit confused here. I just need to tune into it a little bit more, if you don't mind. Yep, thank you. Okay. Yep. So this is more of a potential card. So it's not all doom and gloom, okay? There's potential because you and your partner have been very, very in sync in the past, and you can do it again. We just need to shift the focus, because once you guys are on the same track, it's actually a really nice time that you can have. But you've been just so depleted for a long time, and it's time to get back on track, because then we have the next card, which is the distractions of daily life and your boredom. It's actually lost in your own world. Wake up. It's time to wake up and realize what you have. The both of you aren't at a loss. You feel like you are, but it's time that you reconnect, and it's time to make the effort. Because if you guys don't make the effort, it's just going to go along the way it's going. And how long do you want to put up with that? Is that how you want to be for the rest of your life? Or you want to say, okay, you know what? To be the best partner, to have the best partner, I need to be the best partner. So it doesn't start with pointing fingers. It starts with you. It finishes with you. And it's time that you start making the effort, because you've actually got a lot going on, and a lot of it is great. You've been there before. You've been able to shoot for the stars. You've had the fireworks, and it's time to reignite the passion again. So for card number 1, in a relationship, that is your reading. Now, card number 2, if you are looking for a relationship and if you are not in one, it's time that you literally get out of your comfort zone. You're not doing anything about it. You may think you are, but your energy is saying otherwise. Whether or not you're talking to an ex still or putting your focus on the past, see, that just dropped. So the energy's just flopped. So I'm putting it back up. And the thing is, we want to make the effort. So if it means just getting, I know everything's not looks, but I want you to maybe make a little effort with your hair, like brush your hair. And it's not about attracting anyone. It's about you feeling good about yourself. It's almost like you don't want to play. You've thrown your toys out of the cot, and it's all doom and gloom if you look in that direction. But I'm here to say that it's actually not. Spirit's saying once you make the effort and you start feeling like you've got that person that you desire, you will. And the thing is, a lot of people feel good being single, appreciate the time and everything, but I'm feeling like you're ready now. You're ready now to share yourself, but you're just like in an energetic spiral where you're just going, oh, it's just too hard, and this is me. If they want me, this is me. But the thing is, it's not about being you. It's about you allowing yourself to feel good about being you. That's what this is about. It's not about them. This is about you. And just to give you a bit more clarification, connection and the death card and prosperity. Beautiful. So we're all about connection, all right? Call in your people. You're even saying no to invites now. You've got to the point where you're just like, nah, I don't want to go out. Everyone's a couple and I'm by myself. It's sort of like this self-sabotaging type of talk. But when you start letting people in, it doesn't matter. Don't go out looking for a partner. Go out looking for you. Go out letting yourself shine, because you will draw in the people, okay? You need to make the effort. We get the death card. There are parts about you that you need to let die. You literally let go of the old story you're telling yourself. You're pulling in ex stories, the ex hurts and that type of thing, like it's going to happen again. I'm here to say that when we get this card, it's very exciting because it's time for a change. And last but not least, you get the prosperity. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already and have gratitude. In your state right now, it's not easy to manifest. It's not easy to call in what you want. So this is a friendly reminder and a timely reminder from the universe that your spirits are here to let you know it's time that you get up, get out, and start feeling good about yourself. Just decide. It starts with an actual intention and a decision, and you will shift. Your energy will change. You will illuminate. And then you will attract people toward you. So when we're low vibing, that's who we'll attract, low vibing type of people. Example, our exes, our past. And it's not that they're low vibing, but it's times that we actually removed ourselves from. So we don't want to keep reliving that. We want to start, moving up with our energy and start shifting and aligning with other people. You're now the wisest you've ever been. Now it's time to act it. Okay, so that is for the singles that were attracted to card number 1. Time to make the effort, beautiful soul. You are beautiful inside and out. Stop sharing it with only yourself. Let us all see you. Let us all see you. And then you'll start feeling it, okay? That was card number 1. Sorry, let me put that there. All right. Card number 2. Ooh, express your love. Seriously, I feel like I want to talk about Express Yourself with Madonna. It's a song that I feel like I just hear it. Express yourself. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's not a concert, but I feel like it should be, because it's time that you start really letting yourself out. This is different from card number 1, because that's literally just really feeling like it's not worth it, which is so not true any longer, which is fantastic. Not that it ever was, but that was your thought. This is time that you're allowed to open up your heart, do some heart chakra meditations, really start feeling let yourself feel. I know I do a lot of Joe Dispenza meditations where we do the heart coherence meditation where you got to feel it. And literally, I tell you what, doing that daily for a few weeks really let me feel, which was absolutely beautiful. So I do feel like that is happening. Now, if you're in a relation, that's for everybody who chose card number 2, by the way. But if you are in a relationship, it's time that you literally do that gesture to allow your partner to know how appreciated they are. Because, look, we've all been on a bit of a rigmarole with the pandemic in the last couple of years, but it's time to start awakening up what has been, you know, what you've been chasing for the last couple of years. What is it that you wanted? Was it fun? Was it freedom? Was it experience? Whatever it is, start waking it up. Now, I feel like we've got a few people that are in new relationships here with this card. Don't be scared to go all out, because I know we don't want to chase people away. But the thing is here with this one is, you know what? This is me. This is how big I love, and this is what I'm going to do. So I really feel like it's time to really make that grand gesture. To make that grand gesture, there may be proposals here, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. You're allowed to ask somebody to marry you. If male or female, nobody cares about gender anymore. It's all that we're all one. We're all connected. Oh, hello. All right, cards are jumping out. We've got the service card. I feel good when I help others, which is obviously, you know, making a romantic gesture is always going to make you feel good, isn't it? And honesty. Okay, so you are someone who likes other people to be happy, but I want you to start with feeling, you know, so I am a healer, all right? You're a healer too. So I like the win-win feeling of helping someone, and I know this is you too. But the thing is, we can't expect everybody else to literally tell us how they feel. They may not have the tools that you have. So even though you want to go out of your way and do this romantic gesture, I strongly suggest that you do. But let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome. Don't focus on, oh, I'm going to get this brownie point, this. Not that you do, but if we have that mindset, we may be disappointed. I want you to enjoy this for you and the joy that you get out of it, okay? That's the message for people in relationships. Oh, that's exciting. Feel free to share below what you chose to do, or even a sneaky photo of some, whether it's a holiday or anything like that. I don't know if you can upload photos actually on the comments on YouTube, but either way, I'd love to hear all about it. So that is your reading if you're in a relationship for card number 2. Now, the singles out there, express your love. I want you to get that Madonna song. I want you to sing it. There's parts in there that will really resonate with you. And, it's time for you to call out your love. Call out your love. There's someone you've got your eye on. Look, I'm getting that there's two different scenarios here. There is someone you're waiting for. And I don't really feel that it's going to be anytime soon. So just with this card, like I said, this is a general reading, but I feel like you're on hold for someone. And the thing is, they're not coming back anytime soon. Okay. You got the imagination card, and we've got the change card. Okay. Right. You've been very much up in your head about how things should be, how things used to be, and it's time that now you use that beautiful imagination of yours to really start focusing on what you want. Okay, you're ready to move forward and really create something that you actually want. And the change card, something's got to give, something's got to change, because the definition of insanity, so they say, is you doing the same thing all the time, expecting a different result. Well, it's to change it up. It's time to change it up. It's time for you to call the shots. If there's something you want, go out and get it. Ask for it. But if you're focusing on someone who's maybe, that's hurt you in the past, that hasn't been emotionally available, or perhaps are in a relationship with someone, I really feel like it's dead energy. I really do. That's only going to bring you the confusion and the emptiness that you want to avoid, yet you're, pursuing that. So I just feel like there's a bit of a change in direction there, because you need to also work on your frequency and the vibration you're putting out. Sometimes you can go to a pub, a pub, right? And there might be a married man that would be getting, or a married woman that are getting a lot of attention because they're not putting out the vibe that they're actually after a relationship, because they're happy with what they've got. Yet if you go out and maybe potentially have a single friend who sits there wanting so much attention and almost having that desperation type of energy, they're not going to get a lot of attention because it sort of repels. Energy's a real thing. So, we've all been there at one point in our life. We're all human. We're all going through this existence where we want to be loved and accepted and wanted. But what's happening here is that Spirit's coming in to say it's time to change your energy. It's time to change your focus. Because when you're grateful for exactly where you are and who you are, again, that's where you will attract. Oh, beautiful. You got the High Priestess. So this is a time where, it's time for you to start pulling in all your wisdom that you've already got. All your wisdom. Now, the thing is, I see the apple, and the story that I get with the apple in this card, and I'm using my intuition with this card. The apple stands out to me. It's like, how the story goes when you bite into that apple, the forbidden fruit, right? It's almost like you're sitting on that forbidden fruit, and that's what you want. And the thing is, the forbidden fruit's just going to bring you more heartache. And you're sitting on your throne. You've got all the wisdom. You've got all the experience. You know where this is going. Trust yourself. Get out of your head. Get back into your heart and get back on track. It's time for change, and you can do this. And that's why you're listening to this reading, because that's exactly what your spirit guides needed you to hear today. You're a beautiful soul. Don't settle for anything less. And that is your reading for card number 2 for my beautiful singles out there. All right. Last but not least, we've got card number 3. Let's see what this is. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Oh, wowee. I sound like someone on one of those romantic radio stations. Have you requested a song for someone on a radio station? I don't say these things for no reason. So I've got to see it and say it, and that's what came out. So for the ones that are in a relationship right now, you guys are actually, it feels like you're at the beginning of a relationship. It feels like you've been together a while, but you're getting to know each other again. It's like you've got a clean slate, a second chance. So this is a really beautiful place to be, because you can use everything that's in your experience and in your past to know exactly what you don't want, and then attract the opposite. I came out of a 5-year relationship many years ago, very broken, and I was absolutely distraught. I was traumatized. I had no idea what I wanted, and I used that to attract the exact opposite. And that's where you are right now. It's like you're in a relationship that you've been in for a while, and it's time now that you have got a second chance to make this everything you want it to be. It's actually a really beautiful place to be, because you remember how much love there was, and your bond will deepen. Okay, so you're literally getting to know each other again on a different frequency. It's absolutely magical. All right, we've got the dreamer, and we've got a windfall of abundance. How gorgeous. Okay, so again, a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Oh my Lord. So you've been questioning whether or not this relationship's for you, whether you're at the end of it. I'm here to say you're actually reborn. You're at the start of it again. So you don't have to pack up and leave. You don't have to kick them out. You don't have to not take phone calls. You can literally just start again like you've got a new partner, because you're new. You're brand new. And if you're willing to let go of the past, then you'll be able to move forward. If you keep holding on to the past, it's going to be challenging. So that's your message. And the next card that you get, a windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. So again, I take a little bit of the writing there, but what I see is a beautiful young girl relearning, restarting. She's got her book there. And again, this is not gender specific. So this, it could be a young boy. I don't care. But it's the inner child within you going, you know what? We've got a beautiful golden path. And that's very magical. You know, you go into the Wizard of Oz. We want to be magical. We want to be creative. So it's time for you to recreate. And know that at the end of that beautiful golden path, when you walk along it, is what you want to attract, is the relationship you deserve, is the respect you deserve, or whatever you are chasing. And that is for people that chose card number 3 that are in a relationship. All right. Now, for those that are single that went for card number 3, getting to know each other, I feel like you already have your eye on someone. And if you don't know it, you're not being honest to yourself. So have a sit down, have a think about who fleets through your mind from time to time, who gives you that little feeling of, you know, that butterflies in your stomach. Who is that? Because I feel like you already know this person. I feel like you're willing to get to know them, but you're still quite fearful. And it's time that you take a leap of faith yourself and you know, reach out, whether it be for a coffee. And you know what, worst case scenario, this person will become your friend. I feel like they may actually already be your friend, but if they're not, I feel like they'll be a friend. But there is a past life connection to this person, and I know that once you let them in, to really, you know, open up, use this as your experience, not theirs. I always tell people when they go for a job interview, you're interviewing them too. You're the one that's going to have to do that every day. So sure, be your best self, but you make the decision. Just because they accept you, don't go for the job, right? So right here now, I want you to suss out what's going on with them and see if you truly do want them, because there may be something in that's a red flag that you don't want, and that's completely fine. That's completely fine, but you need to get to know each other and see what it is that attracts you and what you're after. All right, so we get the Burning Man card, collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of Cups, celebration. Look, this card is flaming. This card is the passion, the excitement, the celebration, the bringing people together. So there's a real good connection going on here. This is a really nice place to be. So, you know what? I spent a whole year trying to push my man away when we first got together, purely because I was so damaged from past relationships. So be mindful of your self-sabotage here. It took me a while. I actually did an EFT session, tapping. So if you know any EFT, I do other EFT videos. So check them out. And also, if you feel like you want to suggest actual topics, I can do videos on that topic for you so you can follow along. Or if you want one-on-one sessions, again, go to my website and you know, reach out to me there, and I'll be happy to do one-on-one, and I do that on Zoom sessions as well. EFT changed my life. It may be something for you or may not, but that's completely fine. But I don't want you to take your old stuff into this new relationship. That's how it feels. I want you to be very mindful of what you're thinking, what you're expecting, and what you're getting. And the next card that you get here is the Vein Everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release and protection. I really feel like this is a divine connection, regardless if it's on a love level, it is a soul level. So whoever this is that you're vibing in now is a keeper. So whether it you know, pulls your heartstrings and you go to the romantic path, or you just get an actual connection, because there's something here from past lives connection as well that I can feel. It's part of your soul path, and this person will help you become your best self, only if you let them in and not sabotage yourself. So that is card number 3 for our singles. So that's exciting. And you know what? Like I said, this is all general readings, but we are our own love. It doesn't matter what relationships we're in or not in. It's how we treat ourselves that vibes in our people and our relationships. So keep going. You've got a lot of love to give. Don't keep it to yourself, but start with yourself. And thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that algorithm stuff. And thank you again. See you next time. Stay kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself. Peace out.